Hey everyone! Welcome to another video packed with wisdom and invaluable advice from one of the most special people in my life, my grandma. Today I'm sharing some of her deepest teachings that have guided my life. Betrayal is like cheap coffee. Bitter, but eventually it wakes you up. If someone betrays you, don't worry. It's just their way of showing you what you should never become. Karma, like grandma, will find you sooner or later and give you what you deserve. Don't waste time seeking revenge. Karma always has better aim. Overcoming problems is like making soup. It takes time, but in the end, everything blends well. If you've fallen again, don't worry. At least you tried. Hypocrisy is like bad makeup. Sooner or later, it smudges and everyone sees it. Forgiveness is like dropping a weight. It frees you, not the fool who hurt you. Forgive, but don't forget. The brain is for remembering, the heart is for forgiving. Motivation is like a good cup of coffee. Strong, hot, and it gets you moving. If you're lacking motivation, remember that even a turtle reaches the finish line if it keeps moving. Envy is the tribute that mediocrity pays to success. It's like a hangover. It only hurts you, and it's your fault for drinking someone else's poison. Love is like wine, it gets better with time. But if you don't take care of it, it turns sour. Love at first sight is just a preview of the disappointment that may come. True friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're there. If you have more fingers than true friends, consider changing your hands or your friends. Family is like soup. If it's too salty, it's hard to swallow. You can't choose your family, but at least you can choose when and how to deal with them. Hard work doesn't kill, but why risk it? Teamwork is important. It means others can do your part while you pretend to be busy. Money doesn't buy happiness. But have you tried being happy without a penny? Saving is like chocolate. You know it's good for you, but you always want more. Health is like time. You only appreciate it when it's gone. An apple a day may keep the doctor away, but a cake a week makes life sweeter. Time is like a thief. It steals from you without you noticing until it's too late. Wasting time is like a bad haircut. Everyone notices except you. Wisdom comes with age, but sometimes age comes alone. Being wise isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing when to stay silent. Happiness isn't about having everything. It's about enjoying what you have. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it flies away. But if you sit still, it lands on your shoulder. True love isn't found, it's built. So if you keep waiting for it to come perfect, you'll end up like a cactus in the desert, full of thorns and completely alone. Karma is like grandma's favorite boomerang. You throw it hard, and when you least expect it, it comes back and hits you in the head. So be careful what you do. Overcoming an obstacle is like knitting a scarf. It takes time and patience, but in the end, it protects you from life's cold. Hypocrisy is like wearing dirty underwear. You can hide it for a while, but eventually everyone will notice, and you'll be the only one uncomfortable. Forgiving doesn't mean you agree with what was done to you. It's simply deciding you don't want to carry other people's stupidity in your life. Motivation is like morning coffee. At first it may be bitter, but once you wake up, you realize it was just what you needed. Envy is the homage that mediocrity pays to talent. If someone envies you, feel flattered. You're doing something so well that they wish they had thought of it first. Love is like a plant. If you overwater it, you drown it. If you don't water it, it dies. So find a balance before you're left with an empty pot. True friendships are like jewels, rare and precious. Fake friendships, on the other hand, are like plastic trinkets. They shine at first but break at the slightest bump. Family is like soup. Sometimes it starts to boil, and if you don't watch it, it overflows and makes a mess in the kitchen. Hard work is important, but remember, so is taking a break. Even grandma knows you can't bake a cake without letting it cool first. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it makes life more comfortable. So if you can, save a little, but don't forget to spend on something that makes you smile every now and then. Health is your greatest treasure, so take care of it. Don't wait to lose it to realize its value. Like those glasses you find only when you don't need them anymore. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Don't waste it on things that bring you nothing, like unnecessary drama or toxic people. Grandma always says life is too short for that. Wisdom isn't measured by how many books you've read, but by how many times you've applied what you've learned. So don't just settle for knowing a lot. Make sure you understand and use it. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a journey. If you only wait to be happy when you reach a certain goal, you might spend your whole life waiting. Enjoy the journey and find small moments of joy every day. Optimism is like oil in a rusty machine. It doesn't fix everything right away, but over time it makes things run much smoother. Secrets are like garlic in a recipe. A little adds flavor to life, but too much can ruin everything. So learn to use them sparingly. Promises are like plants, delicate and easy to grow at first, but they require constant care to keep from wilting. Patience is a virtue, they say, but it's also a great teacher. It teaches you that not everything worth having happens immediately, and sometimes good things really do come to those who wait. Optimism is like an umbrella. It doesn't stop the rain, but it helps you not get so wet. Secrets are like cats. No matter how well you hide them, they always get out. Patience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Respect is like money. If you spend it all at once, you have nothing left. Pride is like salt in food. A little is good, but too much ruins everything. Dreams are like flowers. You have to water them every day to make them grow. Promises are like mirrors. Easy to break and hard to repair. Laziness is like rust. It slowly eats away the best parts of you. Humor is like a good hat. It always looks good and never goes out of style. Intelligence is like a good joke. Not everyone gets it, but it's always appreciated. Hope is like the sun. It may get cloudy, but it always comes back to shine. Opportunities are like trains. If you miss one, wait for the next. Regret is like a heavy backpack. It's better to leave it on the road. Creativity is like a garden. If you don't cultivate it, it gets overrun with weeds. Courage is like a good pair of shoes. It takes you to places you never imagined. Trust is like a piece of paper. Once crumpled, it never goes back to its original state. Honesty is like a compass. It always shows the right path, even if it's not the easiest one. Success is like ice cream. It tastes best when shared. Gratitude is like perfume. You can't pour it on others without getting a few drops on yourself. Patience is a virtue, but punctuality is also important. Curiosity is like a trigger. It can lead to great discoveries or great problems. Self-love is like a plant. It requires constant care to bloom. If you enjoyed these wisdom-filled tips, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, Wise Elder, for more inspiring and knowledge-filled content. I'd love to hear what you think about this video, so leave a comment below and share your own experiences and thoughts. Thanks for being here and see you next time.